my name is Yash, and I'm from Mumbai. And I've done my engineering in IT from Mumbai University. Actually, the thing is, I was preparing for my GRE, and I was already in touch with a coaching class, and I was working on my GRE, and I realized that it's not working very well for me. But I still kept with that, and I then found out about Galvanize through a webinar. Galvanize was hosting various free webinars for different types of skills like AWS skills. So I was going through those webinars, and then one of the things was that Galvanize was offering uh, like counseling. So I wanted to know about it, and so I then inquired about it, and then I got into Galvanize. As I was looking through the webinars, and I was already working on GRE, and I had a coaching class, but I got to know that Galvanize's GRE preparation and counseling was very nice. So as I was already near to my GRE test, so I did not actually apply for GRE coaching from Galvanize, but I then took the chance to take my counseling from Galvanize. It was a really good decision as compared to other people which are offering, and also there is this constant support you get from Galvanize. So you can get in touch with one of the counselors and they'll help you. So yeah, so that is what it is. So the most important thing which I felt like about Galvanize is good is that they have a very nice system, and they have a really nice interface which allows you to write a like a well-defined statement of purpose and LORs. So I used to work on my statement of purpose, and I used to write it, and then it goes back to the examiner who checks my SOP, and they would recommend some things in that, and then I will work on that again, and eventually we would create a good SOP. And in my case, I got a 292 in GRE, which is not that great of a score, but I guess the whole credit goes to my SOP and LOR, which made my profile stand out. So I was writing about my startup and all of those things in my SOP, and I made sure that I work on it really nicely. And it's similar to SOP. So the process is that you answer some questions, and then when you answer those questions, you actually understand about what should I write in my SOP. And those questions are actually really helpful. And sometimes it's also about how you phrase the sentence and how you actually explain what you're trying to explain. So the examiner does it for you in a very profound way. So that is also one of the good features. I was actually trying to figure out like how should I phrase my LOR, and I started with the first draft, and then I sent it, and the examiner saw it, and then he suggested some corrections on it, and then I thought about all of those points again, and then I reiterated it, and then eventually we got a good LOR. Yeah, so that was the main thing which I like about Galvanize. I think Galvanize is doing good, and it is coming up as a really good platform for students, and it is getting famous every year. So I think it's great.